So if we take you take your first solution, x squared plus 12x plus 11. So again we have the factors of 11, always the last one here. If you go, it's 1 by 11. So when we go bracket, bracket, bracket and bracket, we have x by x will give us x squared, and then we have 1 by 11. Now again, because both are plus, then both of these must be plus. And there you go, you have, and then you can check 1 by x is x, and x by 11 is 11x, and both are plus. So if you go 11x plus x, we get 12x. Okay, so if we take your next quadratic equation, x squared minus 4x minus 32, again we take your 32 and write out your factors of 32. So 1 by 32, 2 by 16, 3, 4 by 8, and we have that's it. Okay, and 4 by 8. So again you go bracket, bracket, bracket and bracket. So when you look at your solution here, which one of these will give you 4? So again, 1 and 32 will not give us 4. 2 out of 16 gives 14, we can't get 4. 4 out of 8 will give us 4, so therefore we use the 4 and the 8. And we have x by x, and again we need negative 4, so therefore the biggest number must be negative, the smallest number must be positive. Again, if you check, it's 4x, so it's plus 4x, and then we have minus 8x. So plus 4x minus 8x will give us minus 4x, and again we're left with 4 by 8 is 32, plus by minus is minus 32. Another example, x squared minus x minus 20. Again we go bracket, bracket, bracket and bracket. Take all your factors of 20, so 1 by 20, 2 by 10, 4 by 5. And again we're looking for 1, so again it'll be the 4 by 5 will give us the 1x. So again it's x by x, 4 by 5, and again minus and plus, because again it's negative 1x, so we need the negative to be bigger than the positive. And again you can always check your work. So again it's plus 4x minus 5x, which will give us plus 4 minus 5 is minus x. And again plus 4 by minus 5 is minus 20. And the last one again, factors of 28, and again you have 1 by 28, 2 by 14, 4 by 7, and again we're looking for 3, so again it will be the 4 by 7. So we go bracket, bracket, bracket and bracket. We have x by x, 4 by 7, and again it'll be minus and plus. So again it's plus 4x minus 7x will give us the minus 3x, and we're left with minus 28. And then the next one now is 2x squared, so you need a different solution here, because we're going 2x by x. We only have 1, so the factors of 1 is 1 by 1. So again we put in 1 by 1, and we need to get 3, so again there'll be plus and plus because both are plus. And you can check 1x by 1 by x is 1x, 2x by 1 is 2x, and 2x plus 1x is 3x, and you go 1 by 1 is 1. Okay, if we look at a different solution, so if we take say 5x squared minus 7x plus 2. Okay, so again we bracket, bracket, bracket and bracket. So 5x by x, and then again we need 7. So if you look at your factors of 2, it's 1 by 2, so you need to figure out which side to put the 1, which side to put the 2. Now because it's 5x, we're going to multiply something by 5x, and then we're going to add or subtract 2. So again it's 5x by 2 will give us 10, and then subtract the 1, we're not going to get 7. So the 2 must go here, and we go 1 here. So again you can check, it's 2x, and we have 5 by 1 is 5x. So we need to get minus 7, so both must be negative. So minus 2 minus 5 will give us minus 7x, and minus 2 by minus 1 will give us the plus 2. So again, you can always check your work. Once you do this a couple of times, with practice, you'll be able to go straight in and just write out the brackets. But again, you just practice. We'll take another one, say 2x squared plus 9x minus 5. And again, we have your factors is 1 by 5. Always take the factors of the last number. So again, we have bracket, 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 and bracket. So we have 2x by x. And again, you need to work out which side we want to multiply. Now, if we have 5 here and 1 here, we're going to get 7, we're not going to get 9. So we have to have the 5 here and the 1 here. So again, you have 1 by x is x, 2x by 5 is 10x. So again, we need positive 10 and negative 1 to get plus 9. So therefore, it'll be minus 1x plus 5. Okay. And then say another one there is 3x squared plus 2x minus 8. Again, take your factors of 8, so it's 1 by 8 and 2 by 4. Now again, we write out the bracket is going to be 3x by x, and then you need to work out how do we get 2 from these numbers here by multiplying one of those numbers by 3. So remember, you have to multiply one of these numbers by 3, and we need to get 2. So if we had 8 here and 1 here, we're not going to be able to get 2, so therefore that's not going to work. So it has to be the 2 and the 4. Now again, if we write the 2 here and the 4 here, we're going to get 4x. We're going to get 3x by 2 is 6x, and we go plus and the minus. So 4 minus 4x plus 6x will give us the plus 2x. And again, we can add that then minus 4 and the plus for the 6x. So again, minus 4 by plus 2 will give us minus 8. And again, 2 by 3 is 6. 6 minus 4x will give us the plus 2x. We'll do another one of those. Say 6x squared minus 7x minus 5. Now, in this one, we could have two possible solutions. We could have 6x by x, or we could have 2x by 3x. So again, because it's 6x, we can have two possible solutions. Again, we have 5, so it's 1 by 5. Now again, if we add 5 here and 1 here, there's 5 by 6 will give us 30. 1 by 6 and 5, we're not going to get 7. So therefore, this one is not going to work. So if we go here, if we go 2 by 5 will give us 10. And we have 1 by 3, so 3 out of 10 will give us the 7. So we go 3x, we have 2x by 5 is 10x, so this has to be negative for a negative 7 and a positive 3, so plus 3. So again, I'll just move that up a wee bit. So again, we have 1 by 3x gives us plus 3x, 2x by 5 will give us minus 10x, and again we add plus and the minus, and that will give us minus 5. Okay, we'll do a couple more. Say you had 10x squared plus 13x plus 4. So again, bracket, 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 and bracket. Now again, you can have two solutions here. So you can have 10x by x, or you could have 2x by 5x. Okay, now your 4, we can have 1 by 4 or 2 by 2. Now again, we need to get 13. Now if we put in a 1 and a 4 here, we can't get 13. If we put in a 2 and a 2, we can't get 13. So again, this one is not going to work. So if we take this solution for this one here, now if we go 2 and 2, we have 2 by 5 is 10, 2 by 2 is 4, so 4 and 5 will not give us 13, so again the 2 by 2 will not work. So if we go with the 1 and the 4, now if we go 2 by 4 is 8, and 1 by 5 is 5, so 5 and 8 will give us 13. So again, remember, because both of these are plus, both of these must be plus. So again, it'll be 1 by 4. So you check, you have 5x, 2x by 4 will give us 8x, and again if you add those two, plus and plus, we'll get 13x. Should have written x there. We'll get 13x. another solution, say something 8x squared minus 2x plus 15 minus 15. Okay, so again 8x squared minus 2x minus 15. Again, to work it out, we have possible solutions. So you have x by 8x, or you can have 2x by 4x. So again, take your last number, which is 15, and write out your factors of 15. So it's 1 by 15, 3 by 5. Now, which one will give us, we need to get 2x. Now, if we go 3 by 8 will give us 24, and 5 we're not going to get 2. And again, if we swap those around, 1 and 15, so we can know 15 minus 8 will not give us 2. So again, this will not work. So again, we look at this one. If we put in 1 and 15, 2 by 15 will give us 30, and there's no way we're going to get minus 2x. So again, we're going to be using 3 by 5. Now, to get 3 by 5, we need to work out how do we get 2x. So if we put a 3 here, 3 by 4 will give us 12, and we put a 5 here, will give us 10. So again, it'll be 3 by 5. So 3 by 4 will give us 12x, 2x by 5 will give us 10x, and both are positive. Okay, so both are positive, or one is positive, one is negative. This has to be negative to get the minus 2x. So again, minus 12x, so this has to be minus 3 by 4x will give us minus 12x, and again you have 2x by 5 will give us 10x, so which must be positive. And again, usually when both are negative, the first one or the second one will be positive or negative. There will always be different signs in each one, both are negative. We'll do just one more, say 10x squared plus 13x plus 4. So again, two solutions. So we have 10x by x, or we have 2x by 5x. So we have 2x by 5x. So again, to work out which is the right solution, so 4 is your last digit, so we write the factors of 4 and 2 by 2. And again, if we can work this out, so if we put in a 1 and a 4 here, we're not going to get 13. So again, if we put in a 2 and a 2 here, we're not going to get 13. So again, this one is not going to work. So we take these again down to the second one. If we put a 1 here and a 4 here, we're going to get 8 and 5, which will give us 13. So we go 1 and a 4. Now again, both are positive because both signs are positive. So again, 1 by 5 is 5x, 2x by 4 is 8x, and again, if we add the 2, we get 13x, and 1 by 4 is 4. So I hope that helps a wee bit with your factoring quadratic equations.